What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video, and in today's video I want to be talking about something that you can go back to in your childhood. So when you were in elementary school, all of us had a favorite class that we did. Elementary school or middle school, we all had a class that we loved to do. Most likely elementary school. And elementary school, we all had this one class that we just loved to do. For me, it was PE. I loved, physical education. That was one I loved to do, and I still love it to this day. And the reason I'm saying that is because, now I still love it. And that needs to be something that you love. So if you look back at your childhood, whatever you liked at the age of, whatever your elementary school, there's a pretty good chance that you still like that today. I remember Tai Lopez says that whatever you like at around age 14 is something that you're stuck around with and something that you're going to stay with that you truly do like. So I think he was 14 years old, so that's middle school around there. So once you get to that age, you know what you like and what tactics, no, not what tactics. Basically, you will know what you liked at that age, and that's important. So when you get older, you can go back to those days and realize, okay, I like this, and this. So I can go back and I can reminisce, and then I can also say to myself, okay, well, maybe my career should be doing something involved in that. And it's a pretty good plan right there. If your career is involved in something like that, then you're going to be successful, because whatever it is that you love, you're going to work at it extremely 10 times harder. That's just the truth. If you love something, you're going to work at it 10 times harder. You will work at something 10 times harder if you work at it, or if you love it. It's just a fact. If you don't love something, chances are you won't work as hard. So that's why it's important to love what you do, and it's important to constantly evolve, constantly grow, constantly get better, constantly do things on a day-to-day basis that are going to get you the end result that you want, which is different for everyone, but at the end of the day what that is. And my goal and my mission is to figure out and find your purpose, your goal, your mission, and why it is that you do what you do. And this is why I present videos like this, because I believe the mind is so very, very, very critical to your success, because you think so many thoughts every single day on a consistent basis, and it's important that your thoughts are in a good, you're having good positive thoughts, and you're not having negative thoughts. Most people's thoughts are just negative, and they're just not good thoughts. So it's important that you evaluate your life and your situation to constantly think of positive thoughts, because if you do this, there's no way you can't be successful. There's no way you can't improve your life. There's no way you can't do better than how you're doing now. Every single day is a chance to improve. Every day is a chance to get better. Now, how do you do that? Easy. You put in work. Because guess what happens when you put in work? You learn. You're getting paid to learn. I remember just reading that in Mark Cuban's book, How to Win in the Sport of Business. He says, look, you're getting paid to learn. That's how you should think. You're literally getting, whatever it is you do for your job, you're getting paid to learn. That's how you should think of it, because if you can take away something from every single day from your work, maybe you do it like this, you do it like that. If you can just take away one little thing from work every single day, you're going to come out on top, because most people aren't thinking of, they're not thinking like that. They're not thinking of what they can take, what they can learn. They're just thinking of, I just got to be here, I got to do my 8-hour shift, I hate my life. That's what they're thinking, but you really need to think of what you can take from this job and what you can learn, what you can do better. Read books about how to actually improve your life. Read books on how to improve your situation, instead of reaching for that potato chips right after work. You have to have the delayed gratification mindset, and the best way to do that is to develop your mind. How do you develop your mind? Meditation helps a lot. If you meditate, you're going to make better decisions. You're going to make amazing decisions through your life and through your actions if you're meditating on the right things every day. Excuse me, not meditate on the right things. If you are meditating every day. Because in reality, you shouldn't be thinking about anything. Excuse my yawn. You shouldn't be thinking about anything when you meditate. All you should be thinking about is nothing. It's just your breath. In with the nose, out with the mouth. Every breath, just like that. And you'll sooner or later realize that you'll get better at it with practice. Just like with anything, you do at it more, you get better at it. You need to train your mind daily, and you need to train your body daily. If you train both those things daily, you're unstoppable, because most people don't train them. Most people aren't going to the gym, most people aren't meditating, most people aren't reading books, most people aren't doing things on a consistent basis to make them better. They're trying to find that good food. They're trying to find that good Netflix show, that next movie they can watch, this next popcorn that they can eat, the next Cheetos they can grab, the beer that they can grab, the drugs they can smoke. If you constantly look at your life and evolve it in a way that escapes any pleasure at any moment possible, there's no way you can't be successful. Because there's always those days where we don't want to do things. We just don't want to do them. We just have these days where I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And you have to dig deep within yourself. Dig deep within your mind. This is why it's important to work out every single day of your life. Train your mind. This is why it's also important to read every day. Train your mind. This is why it's also important to meditate every day. Train your mind. You have to train your mind to say, no, I'm not listening to you, bitch voice. I'm listening to my boss voice. And I'm going to do the things that I know are required for me to achieve high levels of success. Those things are, I need to meditate every day. I need to work out twice a day, every single day. I need to read every day. I need to work every single day of my life. I cannot go a day without working. I need to constantly be busy. I need to be constantly doing things. I need to be constantly journaling, writing down thoughts that I have on a day-to-day basis. I need to be acting on those thoughts on a day-to-day basis. I need to be learning every day. Like, you just have to be go. That has to be your mentality, because if you don't have that mentality, then your days are just gonna go by, and your life's gonna be over. And specifically remember, you never know when your last day is, and you never know when that's why it's important just to constantly grind, put in work, and put in more work. That's how your life should be. Put in work, and put in more work. Arrive to work early, work during work, and work after work. I remember Drew Brees, Neo Shoba has a podcast on him. He'd be practicing before the practice started, he'd be practicing during practice, and he'd practice after practice. And he'd eat the same thing every single day: fish, yams, and some greens. I specifically remember this. I specifically remember Neo Shoba talking about Drew Brees and how hard he worked. And that's one of my favorite podcasts. If you haven't listened to it, it's called Work Harder, Work More, Work Harder, I believe is what it's called. Neo Shoba's podcast. Very, very good podcast on how Drew Brees is just getting to the top here, and why he puts in so much work and what he's doing on a consistent basis. That keeps him at the top. I don't believe he's in the Hall of Fame yet, but he will be soon if he hasn't been already. But anyways, he puts in so much work every day, constantly working. Same thing with Tom Brady. Those guys eating the same exact thing every day, going to sleep at the same time, eating, just so disciplined. You have to develop your mind to be disciplined, because if you do this, you're going to be happy. I know you will, because I'm happy every time I'm disciplined. I'm unhappy every time I'm not disciplined. If you're a man, this is the way it's going to be. If it's a woman, I can't speak for women because I'm not one. So I don't know what it's like being disciplined and all that stuff. As a man, I know you have to be disciplined because you have to do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel, and that's what it is to be a man. And when you're not that way, you don't feel happy about yourself. You don't feel good about yourself. You feel depressed. You feel not in a good mood. That's how I feel. So constantly put in work every day and constantly improve your life every single day. of your life. Think back to when you were young. Think back to when you liked what you liked when you're young, and chances are whatever you liked when you're young, you still like now, and you should do that for a career, for your work, for your business. That's the video for today. If you like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on your post notifications so you can see when I upload a new video, and we'll see you in the next video.